Alright guys, we're going to go over our last row variation here. This is going to be a renegade row, so it's a little bit more of a full body movement, just like the barbell row. So it's going to require a lot of core strength to stabilize. Best way to start out is just around shoulder width with the feet. You want to get into a plank, tuck the hips, squeeze the glutes. And as I pull up here, I don't want my left hip to rise way up as I pull. I want to try to keep my hips square with the ground as I pull to the hip there. We also want to make sure that we're not pulling straight up towards the ceiling. You want to make sure that you're pulling almost horizontally towards the hip as we pull there. There's a couple different variations of this that you can do depending on where you're at. So one of them would be bringing a leg in here, keeping it nice and close to the ground, and then rowing from that position. Then we can bring both knees in, get them nice and close to the ground, tuck the hips, get the core tight, and then pull from there. So those are both a little bit tougher than the regular renegade rows, and you just want to make sure that as you're pulling, you're trying to keep those hips as square with the ground as you can. Try not to let them rise up as you pull. But everything else with that, with the renegade row, is very similar to all the other rowing variations that we did. You want to pull the scapula down towards the middle of the back. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. And do your best to keep this upper trap out of the movement. That is it.